Welcome to episode 2 of our series of how to practice. So this is the difference between block and random practice. So if I just explain those two quickly. So the block is when you just pick out one club. So you've just picked out your Old Faithful and you have just constantly hit that down there for like 100 balls. And eventually you're just going to get it, aren't you? You'd like to think so. It's like chucking the dart at the dartboard thousands of times. Eventually you're going to hit the bullseye, but it's not really learning. You're just performing, and you're performing at the range. So when the pressure kicks in, it's not really going to do a tremendous amount for you. So you haven't learnt enough really as such. You've just drilled something in, and it's just one particular shot. So if you're at the stage where you're trying to get a particular swing change in, and you're trying to get the appreciation, the feel, and then the understanding of it, you would do the block to begin with, and once you've got it, as in the understanding of it, not necessarily mastered it, but once you've got it, then you go straight to random, which I'll explain just in a second. If you're a beginner, block is the main one to get yourself up and running, that you've just started. Doing random at that particular early stage would be extremely tough. So that moves us on to the random. So the random is that you've got your 7-iron. You do your whole process. You stand behind the ball. You do your whole process of what you would do on the course, on the driving range. So each time you hit that shot down there, so you hit that shot down there, you change club. You put it back in the bag, and you move to a different club, and then you hit a different shot down there. So it's as random as possible. You can set different targets. So each shot, you can hit a low one, you can hit a high one, left to right, right to left. And even if you can't do those different shapes, just pick out different targets and keep changing the club each time, and you make it as random as possible, which will then make the practice a lot harder. So it's the quality of the practice will go down slightly, but where you've made that practice harder, when you go on that course and the pressure is on, the performance will be better compared to that block. And that has been tested by loads of different people, and the random has always come out best. So the best way to achieve that random is to make sure you put your process in, as in pre-shot routines, where whatever you do on that golf course, you do on the range. So that leads us nicely on to episode 3, where I'll talk you through that pre-shot routine stroke process and explain how that can help achieve that random practice. Any questions or comments, please send them through. Give us a good thumbs up as normal. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything, and I'll see you soon.